All right, here's the review for the similarity test. Number one says similar triangles have the same answer is shape, but they have a different size. Congruent triangles have the same size and the same shape, or the same shape and same size. So the biggest difference, no pun intended, is right here where it says different. Similar triangles have a different size. Cool. Number three, we have a congruence statement here. So if we know these angles are congruent, if this is 65, then this is 65. One arc to one arc. Two arcs is 55, 55. Now, we can find this missing third angle right here because we know the triangle sum theorem. The angles add up to 180. So we add up the two angles we know. We get 120. And we subtract that from 180. And we get 60. So we know angle T matches angle M. So we can set the 2x plus 30 equal to 60 because they are congruent angles. So let's get rid of that loner, the positive 30. Subtract 30 from both sides. We get 2x equals 60 minus 30 is 30. And then divide by 2 to get rid of that coefficient. And we should get 15. All right, number 4 and 5. Whenever you have two fractions equal to each other, that's called a proportion. And what do? We cross multiply and divide. So 3 times x is 3x equals 2 times 9 is 18. That's the cross multiply. And now we get rid of this coefficient by dividing. Divide by 3. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Number 5, same idea. Cross multiply and divide. Z times 6 is 6z. 18 times 17. It's 306. And get rid of that coefficient 6 by dividing. And we get 51. So you can use Desmos, and you want to make sure you cross multiply and divide for proportions. You should also be able to tell if two triangles are similar using a similarity shortcut. So looking here, let's see, I have corresponding sides. 6 goes to 3, 10 goes to 5, 8 goes to 4, right? So I can make those into fractions. 3 over 6, 5 over 10, 4 over 8. 3 over 6 is equal to 1/2. 5 over 10 is equal to 1/2. 4 over 8 is equal to 1/2. So looking at that, are they similar? Yes. Okay. Now, what shortcut is used? Since I have 3 proportional sides, I could say side, 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 similarity. But looking at the angles are all congruent too, so technically it's angle, angle. Could have been used. Side angle side similarity could have been used. Too much is latent in there, but those are the three options, and we want to make a similarity statement. So, first triangle ABC is similar to what? What does it correspond to? A and B and C. It just so happens to be in alphabetical order D, E, and F. It won't always be in alphabetical order, but in this case, it is. Okay. 7. Are they similar? Once again, corresponding angles, corresponding angles, corresponding angles. Okay, so let's find these fractions out. 4 over 6 equals 2/3. 3 over 4.5 is also 2/3. 5 over 7.5 is also going to equal 2/3. So in this situation, I don't know anything about the angles. We can say yes, it's similar because of side, side, side similarity. And the first one, we can go we can do OMN, triangle, OMN. And then on the other one, CAB, triangle CAB, we're just matching the corresponding angles in the same order. And we cannot forget that order matters. Okay, and there it is. Okay, for number 8 and number 9, you want to match things up here. So on this one, we got 15 as the smallest one, and then this whole thing is x plus 15. Okay, so 15 goes to x plus 15, 7 goes to 11, so x over x plus 15 equals, oh my bad, 15 is the numerator, over x plus 15 equals 7 over 11. So cross multiply 7 times x plus 15 equals 15 times 11 is 165. Distribute 7x plus 105 equals 165. Get rid of that loner. And then we get 60. And we divide by 7. All right, whatever that equals is what you get. On this one, it's similar to number 8. Okay. All right, so for y we get 21.6. And when you solve for this one, you get 3 for x. All right, and then a couple more. Number 10, find the missing sides and angles. Now, if we know they're similar, then the angles are congruent. So this is 67, this is 67, 67. And then if this is 15, this is 15. Remember, we add the two we know and subtract that from 180 to find our missing angle in a triangle. So these missing angles are 98. Cool. So angle M, 15 degrees. Now, MP, put an X there. That goes to 4.5. And then 7 goes to 2. X over 4.5 equals 7 over 2. Okay. 15.75 when you use Desmos. And then RS is missing. We'll call that Y. That corresponds to 10.5. So 10.5 over Y equals 7 over 2. And that should give you 3. All right. Angle N we found was 98 degrees. Angle T we found was 67 degrees. Angle S is 98 degrees. Right. Number 11. Now you gotta label stuff on here. So RS is congruent to DE, put a tick and a tick. Angle S and angle E, put an arc and an arc. Angle R and angle D, 2 arc, 2 arc. So RST corresponds and matches with DEF by what? Well, I see an angle, then a side, then an angle, in that order. Arc, tick mark arc is angle, side, angle. AB is perpendicular to ED, so that means 90 degrees on one side and on the other side. If B is cutting a midpoint of ED, well, that means it cuts it in half, tick mark on each side, and then these two triangles touch right here. So that ABD flips over and matches ABE. And why? Well, follow the tick arc tick, which means side angle side. Cool. One more. Jimmy's trying to measure the height of a nearby flagpole using a mirror as shown in the diagram. The mirror is 8 meters away from the flagpole. So that means B, this is going to be 8 from the flagpole. And 2 meters away from Jimmy, so A is going to be 2. And then the height of his eyes, 1.63, is C. And then we are looking to find how many centimeters tall is the flagpole? X, right? So 1.63 corresponds to X, 2 corresponds to 8, so 1.63 over X equals 2 over 8. And then we have to divide 6.52 centimeters is how high the flagpole is. Nope, 6.52 meters. Now, to turn this into centimeters, each meter is 100 centimeters. So you multiply this by 100, and you get 652 centimeters. Okay. Your test tomorrow will be just like this. Make sure you finished the DEUA, finish the review, and are ready for your test tomorrow.